Never stops, does it? Hello again, my friends. I am Friend Shy Pierce, and welcome to Friend Shy Blue. I am up late. It is July 28th. Happy Monday, 12:33 in the a.m. We are getting it done. And this man is shouting. He is shouting. Deranged Easy Jet Flyer yells, "I've got a bomb," and threatens Trump before hero passengers tackle him. A deranged passenger Sunday forced an emergency landing at Scotland's Glasgow airport after yelling he had a bomb on board and wanted to send a message to President Trump, who is visiting there. Harrowing footage aboard EasyJet Flight 609 showed the moment the suspect, who has only been identified as a 41-year-old man, began shouting Allah Akbar and making threats at Trump, who was just an hour away at his Turnberry golf course. I do believe this is the airport where Trump landed the other day. And this here, when I hear this here, it takes me back when I first started as a news reporter and how we had a whole lot of hijackings. They would yell, Ali Akbar, Ali Akbar. People, it's dangerous in the skies. I'm going to bomb the plane. Death to America, death to Trump. The man yelled before he was quickly tackled to the ground by fellow passengers. There he is. Deranged is he, a man shouting death to America and claiming to have a bomb on board. An EasyJet calls an emergency landing Sunday. Other passengers quickly pin him down and berate him for threatening their lives. I know, right? They berated him. The incident happened around 8 a.m., just an hour after the plane took off from London's Luton Airport, with the suspect shouting his threats after coming out of the bathroom. A witness told The Sun, quote, all that at that point, one guy managed to grab him from behind and pull him down. Then everyone jumped on top of him. The passengers said he was fighting a bit on the floor, but at this point he knew. He knew he made an error. The men holding the suspect in place could be seen then interrogating him, with several passengers slamming him as an idiot for threatening innocent people in a stunt directed toward Trump. Wow. The hero passengers were able to keep the man in place until the jet landed, and police and airport officials confirmed there were no explosives on board as they took the suspect into custody. Can you imagine being on the board of a plane and some idiot would do that? I'm sure somebody would tackle you, right? You know, we just had the Walmart thing the other day, and they called the brother with the braids a hero. Now we got this guy on board of the plane, not too far from where Trump was actually golfing, about an hour away from the reports. And so they called these people a hero. What is this here? Are we on a roll for hero? Will there be something else going down in the future? When I start seeing them utilizing certain words, I think about it. Hero, hero, hero. EasyJet confirmed that a suspect had been arrested by police after the emergency landing. Flight Easy Y609 from Luton to Glasgow this morning was met by police on arrival in Glasgow, where they boarded the aircraft and removed a passenger due to their behavior on board the company. You know, let's look at something here. I know Obama was in Glasgow. When was Obama in Glasgow? He was there not too long ago. I want to say a few weeks ago, wasn't he? I did a video on this. Glasgow, Pearson, Glasgow. Obama was in Glasgow. If I can get the spelling right. Yeah, Obama was there. I know he was, because I did a few stories. All right, Google, I guess you're not going to help me out. Obama was in Glasgow. I remember hearing that. Was Obama in Glasgow? Well, I'm not having any luck here. But Obama was in Glasgow. I swear by it. Yeah, he was somewhere. I remember the name, but let's get on with the show. Here we have a guy speaking on this situation. Check it out.
See, particularly a security threat, as it is very clear in the video that the slogans or what he shouted. As per one of the passenger who was on the flight, he said that this particular person came out of the washroom shouting Allahu Akbar with his hands above his head. And then he said that he has got a bomb. And at this point, people were confused at what he wanted, whether he was joking about it. But then he was pushed by the airline staff for being aggressive. And he was 6 feet tall. His nationality has not been ascertained yet, or the Scotland police has not revealed the details about it. But that certainly shows that the situation in Middle East, after Mr. Trump has come into power and the way a ceasefire has not been achieved anywhere, has certainly created a lot of anguish. But this is particularly a security-related incident, as you rightly pointed out, that Mr. Trump is there in Scotland. He has...
It appears this guy is Middle Eastern, Iranian. Yeah, from what I'm seeing. Not too much video, but a lot of coverage by the media in terms of news. But I only found 2. I ran into this by accident tonight. And yeah, he's mad about the peace talks over there. Glasgow. Like you're lucky? No, I won't. This is making me think, people, because Trump is there right now. He's over there. You don't get no closer than that, right? Trump is over there. He's got property over there. He's golfing over there. You know? Something's going on. Something's going on. Was this a stage event? Like they call a premiere, so to speak? They're trying to give us some prior warning if something's going to go down. Don't sound good. I put it in gematria calculator. Look, come up to 111. 48. April 8th last year, a big X came across the earth. That was the day of the eclipse. April 8th, right? A big X, that means you're eliminated. But that 111, y'all know I've been doing this 111 ever since the Pope died. The Pope died on the 111th day of the year, April 21st. And when you saw this scene, they had a banner come up. I should have. Yeah, look at this banner here. Look at that. Airbus A319 111. There's your 111 again. Is there a message going on here? Trump is over there. Don't get no closer than this, people. Now, I got to doodling. I thought about the Pope. I thought about everything that's major, because July 30th is coming up. And I'm going to show you why I went to July 30th, okay? Because when I think about the major events that are happening across the world, something told me to go a little bit further past this one incident on the plane. Because like I said, Trump is over there. I don't know when Trump is scheduled to leave, but hey, I'm in one of those uh-oh moments. Now, you know the Pope left. He departed 4/21. Okay? Take 4/21/2025, his demise. 7/30/2025, you get 312. Trump won by 312 votes when he beat Kamala Harris. Then look at this here. 7/30/2025, 6/14/2025, Trump's last birthday. The difference is 46 days. Well, you had JFK, George Floyd, and George Orwell. They all died at 46 years old. July 30th again, January 20th, 2025, Trump said, don't cut the plane, cut the runway. Remember that video? That night when he cut the cake, him and J.D. Vance? The difference was what? 6/14. I'm gonna say it again. It's deep, y'all. As soon as I saw this video, this guy hollering, Akbar, come on, baby. That's back in the day. January 20th, the day that J.D. Vance and Trump cut that cake with the swords. Subtracted from July 30th, gives you Trump's birthday, 6/14, June 14th. What are the odds, baby? My mind got to going. 7:30 again. What is 9/14? 9/14 is Pope Leo's birthday. Subtract the 2, that gives you 46. There's death again. Then look here, 7:30, 5/14. May 14th is the State of Israel. That's their birthday. Subtract that day from July 30th, you get 222, the beast system. It's deep. And you get 216. Barack Obama was born. This is 216, that's August 4th. Barack Obama was born that day, 216th day of the year. Then look, you know what this is about, right? We got that going on too. Take August 24th, 2026, the next birthday, versus July 30th, a few days from now, 555, like 55 years old, Julius Caesar made his demise. And remember, that same man said, you guys, he got into it with J.D. Vance and Trump. Remember that day? They had a big verbal fight at the White House. They had that on February 28th, and he said, this man here said, look, you guys got nice shores. You don't feel it now, but you might feel it in the future. They got into it. February 28th. February 28th, 2025. 7/30/2025. The difference is 216, Barack Obama's birthday, August 4th, 216th day of the year. People, what do you think? This is some rare footage. Glasgow. Maybe I'm confusing this with somewhere else. Obama was somewhere, glass something, I don't know what it was now. But yeah, Trump is over there, people. Could this be a foretelling of something? If this was staged, they're trying to tell us something in relation to a plane. And that don't look good. I'm Franchise Pearson. It's time to go to bed. Let me know what you think. What a wacky world we live in. One day closer to the second coming of our Lord and Jesus Christ. But I'm reading the signs every day, just like you are. And like somebody put in the chat, hey, I'm looking forward to go home. Heaven is our home, not this place. A very discouraging place. So much going on. People, I'm to the point now, I'm feeling that the majority of news that we're getting lately is crafted. I'm gonna say it again. Lately, I'm feeling like the majority of the news that we're getting today is crafted because it's given us, it has an aim. Understand, if you can craft the news, you can tell a story. You're telling a story, projecting exactly and spilling the beans on what's going to happen in the future. And because these powers are in high places, they get to do that. They get to control the narrative, and they actually fulfill the narrative. So I wouldn't be surprised if this thing was staged. Who gets up in the middle of a plane and does something like that? But then again, logically, he's not too far from Trump. He knows Trump is in town, so he's yelling and screaming. It's automatic jail time, and you holler something like that. I know in America, that's you say something like that in America. Bomb. Come on, man. You're probably talking 20, 30 years in prison at that point. So who knows, people? Who knows? This is just a very peculiar situation. I'm up tonight, and I hear this here. Don't sound good. Don't sound good. 111-48. Is that 111 again? I won't get that out of my mind. Well, I want to look at something else. He did this on 7/27. 7/27/2025. I'm thinking about the Twin Towers at this point, people. I'm not going to tell you that. I'm not going to tell you a lie. I'm thinking about the Twin Towers and everything. I lived during that period. A lot of you guys did as well. And I'm really thinking George Bush, Twin Towers. Are we getting any signs in relation to that? What are they trying to tell us? It's amazing, amazing. You wonder why history repeats itself, because many times it's crafted. It's straight up crafted. That's why it repeats itself. So that's 6/22. That's 6/22. Is that June 22nd? 6/22. 6/22. 6/22. June 22nd is what number day of the year, Gregorian calendar? 173rd day of the year. 173. Calculator. 173 minus 365. 192. They're trying to tell us something, people. All right, I'm through dibbling and dabbling, but they're telling us something. They're trying to tell us something. Be safe, keep your head on the swivel. Let me see, 197. Let's look at one more try. 197 minus 365. Yeah, Trump is over there now. His itinerary, he'll be there one more day after that. All right, people, good night. God bless.